We have, we're going to start on sort of a sad note. Malachi Norwood was alumni, so another was alumni. Zach has decided, has asked to read a tribute to Malachi. So.
Wait, are you on video?
Yeah, and then.
He has left them forever.
I just wanted to share with you all who this man was and why he meant so much to us all. Malachi Norwood was nothing short of a unique person. He truly lived up to the term one of a kind. If you don't know him as the kid with the band shirts listening to music in the halls, you probably know him as one of the many characters that worked at the movie theater up at the mall. Truth be told, there is a lot of personality to be found here at Was, and what you may not realize is that a lot of it reflects Malachi's, because he put so much of himself into it when it began. He was one of the founding members of Was, and while he wasn't exactly a writer per se, he most certainly was one of the original talented musicians to help build this event. He did covers of songs by bands such as Pearl Jam, and he expressed cover art as a way for aspiring musicians to build themselves up by using others' music as influence. I may not be a music nut myself, but I always had admiration for his taste in music, and I tended to rely on him for music suggestions whenever I was stumped on making a video. I knew Malachi starting my freshman year, and we got along from our cult tastes in media and humor, especially in regards to anime. Most of my memories of him, however, were our time spent at the GST BOCES Digital Media Arts program. He was an excellent artist who enjoyed making graphic designs, videos, and making fun of our friend Jake Luquette. We both competed in both regional and state conferences for Skills USA in 2014 in respective competitions. We even shared a hotel room in Syracuse for states. And I'll never forget how we ended up having a deep conversation even after we were supposed to be in bed. As I'm laying there and I'm going off on a rant, maybe a tangent if you would, suddenly I stop and I hear the sound of snoring. I literally talked him to sleep. Or maybe I bored him to sleep, who knows. But the moment I'll always remember was at regionals, where he actually placed at third for his banner competition. The problem was, not a single person could pronounce his name right that day. So we're all sitting in the bleachers, we're all waiting for the results. He's sitting there and he's going, oh geez, they better not get my name wrong. And then the third place winner was announced for the banner competition. From GST BOCES, Malachi Norwood. And then he stood up and said, God damn it! And then he went up and accepted it. If there was anything better than his musical or artistic talent, it was his personality. He had enough energy to have fun with, and he was laid back enough for you to connect with him. The thing about Malachi is you've encountered him one way or another, whether you've realized it or not. The day that his passing was announced, Facebook had become silent and somber with shock and disbelief. One thing I noticed was that the majority of people who commented, myself included, all seemed to have said the same thing. I just saw him the other day. It goes to show how Malachi wasn't just a background character in our lives, because losing him was a hard loss for everyone, and I'll admit, the relationship between him and I wasn't always the smoothest. We were infamous for arguing constantly, just ask our BOCE mates. And our Facebook comments filled pages. But the main thing him and I tended to clash on was our view of life. For those of you who know me personally, you might know I can sort of be a pessimist, at times. Whenever I vented or outlashed my anger, Malachi would always try and counter my negativity. But what I see now that I didn't see then was that he wasn't trying to mock me or insult me or call me an idiot. He was trying to help me. He didn't want me to live my life hating it. He wanted me to look for the light side of things. And that's what he wanted for everyone. Even though he himself had things in life that brought him down, he always found ways to pull himself back up. When I last saw Malachi, he looked in the best shape I've ever seen him in. and he told me about how he was joining the army, and the way he spoke of his determination, I thought that things would not only be better for him, but they would be the best he's ever had. His love and talent for music and the arts, his character and his personality are all what made him larger than life. And because of that, losing him was truly a void to us all. But what he stood for and lived for remains with us. It was his ideals on how we should express our interpersonal art that helped make Was what it is today. Malachi Norwood was truly a man who truly lived his life to the fullest, and he showed us all how to express ourselves in the process. The best movie quote I could have used to summarize him was, "Of my friend, I can only say this. Of all the souls I've encountered in my travels, his was the most human." So, Malachi, we miss you, and we hope that wherever you are, you have found happiness and solitude. Thank you.